Hi doll faces, I hope you're well. I'm just at home, chillaxing. I've just got home, I've got my lunch cooking, I've got Keeping Up with the Kardashians on in the background. So, the last 24 hours have been an absolute trip, okay? I got up yesterday morning and I was doing my usual rounds on all the websites I hit, and I was reading like the news articles, and then the story of Rachel Dolezal, I don't know if I said her name correctly, came forward, and oh my god, I've taken an extreme interest in this. Now, um, she worked for the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Coloured People. I believe the organisation was set up by Caucasians and Jews. It's a colour-blind organisation in that you don't need to be of colour, although Caucasians are of colour, to work for them. Um, Now, this woman, she is of either Swiss or Swedish, I can't remember which one it is, Czech and German descent. Her parents have come out and outed her. Now, a couple of things have come to mind with this. Number one, why would her parents out her? Why be so malicious? I mean, from what I gather, from what I've seen, there's obviously been some sort of family feud that's gone on. This isn't going to heal any rift. Although I will say the fact that this woman took a picture with a black man that also works at the NAACP, I believe, and said this was her father, and then claimed the white man who is her father, their names escape me right now, but she claimed the white man was her stepfather. Okay, that is a bit of a slap in the face to her biological dad. But some things did. Okay, when I was at university, like, I remember I used to come home from lectures and I'd sit in front of my mirror and I'd just cry about my appearance. As you know, I have body dysmorphia. And I obsess about my appearance. Not so much anymore. I'm very comfortable with how I look now, but I obsess over my appearance at times. And um, I used to sit there and look at my nose and my lips and my hair especially and just cry and say, this is, God, this isn't fair. Why is it like this? And, even go back into my own family, like my mother was a foster kid she was brought up by white people in a white family, but there were other black foster kids, so maybe this is why it didn't affect her, because my mother's very into her blackness. But this Rachel Dolezal person, her parents adopted 4 black kids, 3 African Americans and 1 Haitian, and they, not just that. I mean, I think she was obviously very into learning about. I'm not African American, obviously, but she was obviously very into learning about the African American experience, and maybe the siblings influenced that in her as well. But she went to Howard University, which is a predominantly black African American university, and she went to extreme steps about 8 years ago to disguise herself as a mixed race woman. She claimed that she was black, American Indian, and Caucasian. Obviously, now it's come to light that she's completely Caucasian. Transgender is a thing. Transsexualism is very real. I'm watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Caitlyn Jenner's on the screen. Well, she's on the screen as Bruce Jenner at the moment. What about transracial? I'm not going to make any. I never wanted to be white. I want that to be crystal clear. When I was much younger, I wanted to be mixed. I used to think my life would be easier. As you know, I dealt with a lot of bullying when I was growing up, and bullying from other black females about my black features. So I wanted to be mixed, just to tone down the features. I never wanted to be white. Never have done. I'm completely fine with being black now, so that's not the issue. But she obviously wanted to be in the culture and be part of it. Now, what's unusual is that even though she was brought up with black siblings, she married a black man, they're now divorced. Some of her adopted siblings later became her adopted children, and she referred to them as her sons. Even though majority of her family are black, she was living in a culture where it was dominated by Caucasians and Europeans. Now, this is where it's a bit unusual because she wasn't in a culture that was she was part of the dominant culture. So this feeling of self-hatred in theory shouldn't have developed, but maybe it can. She really wanted to be a black woman. I'm sitting here with a hair hat on my head. So we all engage in ethnic tweaking to a certain extent. Whether you fake tan or you're bleaching, skin bleaching has never interested me. So, I mean, she took it to an extreme, didn't she? Anyway, I'll check you later. Bye, guys.